Good day everyone. Thank you very much for following all through. We have looked at child way of thinking, a child's language yesterday, and today we are looking at adults' language. It is very surprising to let you know that children do not really comprehend what adults say if they use their language, because adults are more abstract, they use more idioms, and they are more complicated with their issues. Adults speak their words in compounds, and their words are more complicated and tight for children to understand. So there's difference between adult language and actually child language. Yesterday we looked at how children understand things by when you use their own language, by sign language, you use their blast and you use their codes to identify with them, and it did make them understand better what you are trying to drive at. But children language, unfortunately, to adult language is quite different from children's language. They speak in different direction, they understand things differently. Children want to be down to getting straight and direct, while adults can understand complicated issues. Adults can comprehend, adults have confidence, and adults can deduct from two inferences. But children cannot do such. So adult language are more abstract, they are more compound, they are more idiomatic, and they are conceptual in nature. So adult speaks to adults, while children speak to children and children speak to adults. So when adult did not bring himself down to the child language, every language adult will present to a child will look abstract and confusing to him. And that confusion you are creating with your child, it affects the emotional being of the child, because the child brain or development, the child mental development could not reach the level of understanding what you're trying to say, and forever you will keep putting your child in your old stage. Child will be wondering, what does that mean? So you speak abstract, you speak compound words. Children does not understand. I told you that even right from home, there are languages a mother can speak to his child and the child will understand. There are learning that take place in the womb. So when the child is being given birth to, the language changes. And while child is progressing, the language also changes. So in this book, when you grab the hard copy and you're reading chapter 2, pay attention to adult language and know that such principles will be applying here. It is just for you to learn how to mitigate the use of adult language to your child, so that your child will understand you better and you will not be having a family conflict or family crisis. Child understands better when you come back to their level. This book is specifically addressing you to understand that there are some kind of things that you are not supposed to even know. I know it's very good to expand words and vocabulary to child. For example, adult language can be challenging for children to comprehend due to its complexity and nuances. If you do not understand that these children are not thinking the way you are, you will always be offended when you communicate to them. Adults use abstract concepts. Adults often use abstract words like freedom, justice, democracy without explaining it to them. The children cannot understand. They will struggle to grab what you're saying. Talking about justice, you're talking about freedom, you're talking about democracy. Like sarcasm words like idioms. Adult language often include sarcasms. Like the example of sarcastic word I gave before. You're speaking to a child, a toddler of 2 years. You're saying, "Oh, I need another toy to trip over." The child will be confused or is training cats and dogs. Idioms. If these words are overly used as a result of age, it will be difficult for the child to comprehend them. Vocabulary. Using advanced vocabulary that children may not be familiar with. Please, instead, simplify your languages, explain complex concepts, and you'll be building the vocabularies as the child develops and as the child grows. You can be intentional about building the vocabulary of your child based on the age and based on the information they have received already. Thank you very much.